everybody. This is James with the Game Won't Play Itself, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. We have found ourselves here in the FA Cup third round versus Leyton Orient. Let's talk about what happened last couple times since we've been here. So we pretty much played through all of December and the end of November. I had to think about that for a second. It only says it right there in the game, James. All wins. I had played a rotated side against Rurikon Linitz. We found a good vein of form. People have been scoring. Newport is back in a big way. And it's just all in all been a good time. But given the time of year it is, end of December, all of the wanted symbols are coming up here. Now, Joey Keating isn't wanted by anybody right now, which is nice. But you can tell Lawrence is wanted. McMara is wanted. Basically, the entire back line. McFain is wanted. Reserve goalkeeper isn't wanted, but Bartlett, Knight, and, all the usual ones for transfer that we're gonna have to fight off and play the game. Let's hope James can hold on to all of his star players and make it through another season. But then again, I'm not totally against selling some of these people. And Ben Hudson, though good, maybe we'll send back to Fulham to see if we can get a better player on loan from them. But we'll see. That doesn't change the fact that there is a game today versus Leyton Orient. Now, we've played them once before, and we've won. So I think we're going to go with our now kind of slowly becoming best 11. We have Shea, Shaw, Larathru, McNara, McKenzie in goal, Lawrence, Keating, McFarlane, Hughes, Tomlinson, and Newport. Tomlinson has been great this year with 14 goals and 1 assist. I see his stats are kind of declining. I assume that's probably because he's just overplayed and overworked. But now we have Matt Cross, who we brought up from our under-23s, who we may just start betting in a little bit more and send Ben Hudson back because he has really developed a lot and he could definitely help us. McFarlane has also started to play a lot better of late. Not as prolific as a goal scorer, but really nice and solid. Chris Akelos and Richard Wheeler have been very helpful, but there's nobody really pushing him for that inside forward spot. Newport has made the striking role his own. Lee Thompson, they keep wanting me to put him there, but I'm not going to. David Lynch has provided some, not really so much, I want him to develop better. He's only 2 stars, so I really shouldn't say too much right now, but I know there's much more that can come from him. So, but he's also, 19? But yeah, this is the team we're going to go for. A bench of Molyneux, Bartlett, Knight. What? That's strange. I don't know why we'd have McMara there. Actually, Bartlett is by far the better left back. And McMara could use the rest. Where's Shea at health physically wise? He's better off. Knight, Hudson, Eggington, Masemi, and Reeson. Do we not have a recognized striker on the bench? Wait, why wouldn't we have a recognized striker on the bench? We've got one right here. Hudson can go off for Hancock. He's a recognized striker. That looks like a good team. Let's submit it and see what we can do against Leyton Orient, as they are going with a DM. It's actually a tactic that I've been developing just in case we go up against stronger teams. I figured having a defensive midfielding counter-attacking system may be a good way to go. But we are away for this one against Leyton Orient, and they are, I forget where are they Leyton Orient positioned? Are they profile? They're in the National League, so they're in the same league as us. That's probably why we've already played them so far. As it looks like it's a dull affair so far. We'll demand more from the guys. They look focused out of the feedback. That's good. But it doesn't look like it's changing much. Here's our first highlight of the game. As Hughes finds on to Newport, who sends it through and gets his 15th goal of the season. Now, it's tough to say if that was a header or a flick on, as McFarlane gets through, finds Hughes, and Newport's there, and the goalkeeper probably we should have done better with that one, Okonkwo, but we'll take it. First one in, and free cook now for Hughes. We've seen him be able to send these in before, as it's jumbled around across the line, but isn't across the line. No goal line technology in this late stage of the competition, but we are 1-0 to the good, letting them know that we're happy with the way they're performing. Obviously Newport and Hughes on top of it. I think McFarlane at 6.5 is a little harsh. He did really develop towards that goal, but Lee Thompson, not too much from him. Do we have Cross on the bench? We don't, but we have McNair, who we can bring in, as Gavin Shaw heads it in, gets his third goal of the season, our second of the match, and Hughes' kick, and he just rises highest. Kind of Keating flashing by there. He maybe could have said that was a foul, as he kind of didn't really help the situation too much with the defender, but we'll take it, as we've gone up now 2-0, and we're looking very strong defensively, as they haven't really been able to muster much, as Simon's on the ball now to Bartlett, to Keating, finds Hughes, who starts running down the side. Can he find the through ball? Nope, but he outlet to Bartlett. Can find the cross, and finds the cross right into Ling, but he steals it back. Well, McFarlane steals it back. Now he can find the cross over to Thompson, who can't keep the head down. And that's where, McFarlane, like I said, has had a lot better of a time of it. So we're going to make some changes here. Thompson, anybody could... Yeah, we'll bring in Watson. Bring in Watson here. Wait, really? We don't have our other guy? I guess not. So we'll bring in Watson for him. We'll bring in Mashimi for Lawrence, just because it's a like for like, and I don't want him getting too many yellow cards. And I guess for Shea for McNair, get all the yellow card guys off. Don't need any reds here, as it's only 15 or 20 minutes of the game left, and we can kind of just cruise through here to a nice, quick little 2-0 victory. I hope. Yeah, looks like that's going to be the case. No other bookings. Last highlight. You got to imagine this is the last highlight of the game as Malsimi's on it. Finds the ball. Crosses over to Ross. Shaw gets harried by their striker, but he's able to find McKenzie. Finds McMalley back out to Keating, who's got Watson there. He's got Newport. First shot, no. Second one, taps it over the line for the goal kick. And you got to think that's going to be that. And there it is. We are winners in this round of the FA Cup, advanced to the 4th round. Very happy with the results. Everybody else is happy. We've got the draw and the beginning of January. 149. That's always nice to see. Shaw. Defensive work is always great. He's been just a great pickup since we got him back in the first season. Now, I know we've had a lot of rotation, but him, I think he's like the only guy who we've really held on to and kept in the starting lineup every year since the beginning. I think now Hancock is definitely our appearance leader for sure, but I gotta imagine he's up there. Actually, we have a stat for this. Let's look at our players. No, what is it? Records. Overall records. So Tyler has the most appearances, or most goals, but Gavin Shaw has the most appearances. League appearances. For somebody at our club. All players. Most league goals, most players, highest average rating. Joey Keating so far this year. Worst discipline. Simon. Okay. Fastest goal. So many interesting things. We'll probably do a little look later on, but not too shabby. Most league defeats, 0. Oh, nice. So we're going to go through here and get to... Oh, we have an A+ manager rating. You don't normally see that. Did they give me more? No, that's just the bank balance. I saw 7 million. I thought, oh, more money. But here start coming all of the transfers. Now, I'm going to just ignore them for now because we're going to have a little bit of a transfer special, probably at the end, to let you guys know everything that we did during this window. But I want to get to the FA Cup 4th round draw to see who we've got going forward. These guys signed him off of our under 18, which is fine. We bought him early on, and he was a good player, played 9 games for us, but never really developed into much. Sad to see him go, but I'm not too fussed about it. Okay, let's see who's here. Fulham's still in. Arsenal still here. Chelsea, Arsenal or Chelsea. Yes, Sunderland, Manchester United are still in. Man City, Norwich. So a lot of the Premier League teams are still in this one now. Fulham, Sunderland, okay. Leeds, Preston. Damn. Stoke, Birmingham. Salford, Crawley. West Brom or Charlton. Luton, Arsenal, Chelsea. Tottenham, Hull. Newport County, Bournemouth, Norwich. Crystal Palace gets Huddersfield or Derby. I really want to avoid this one. Okay. All right. Still a few big names here. Sheffield United, Watford versus Sheffield Wednesday. Aston Villa versus Watford versus Brentford. So it's going to be us versus either Blackburn, Wolves, or Southampton. Blackburn versus Wolves, which means we get Southampton in the FA Cup, and they are in 8th position right now in the Premier League. And that is a defensive system. If I ever, that's a 3-5, a 3-4-3. That guy's got to be a wing back, though. Yeah, he plays as a wing back. But that is just nuts. And it's going to be a home game for us, too. Whew. All right. When is it? What day is it? January 21st. Well, we know when we're coming back. Then for January... It hasn't showed up on the schedule yet. January, drumroll please, 21st is when we'll be back for the next one. A+. Man. I'm delighted with our progress there. Please enjoy Keating's performance. Oh, it's nice when they see that in our transfers. Did they like that guy leaving? Loan, Sam Porter, no. Oh, well, I guess so. We'll figure that out. Squad details, Hendry, we're injured. All right, schedule. Does it show up now? Yes. Okay, Southampton, home in the FA Cup 4th round. Big deal for us. Board wants 5th round. I have a gut feeling we will be knocked out in this round. But, hey, them's the breaks. Interesting. Carlisle against Carlisle. Okay, then. Well, not the strangest thing we've seen. But that does it for this episode of TGWPIS FC. Hopefully you've all had fun. I know I've had fun doing this, and we'll talk to you all soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.